Welcome to Run the Rate Podcast. My name is Terry, the host and creator of Run the Rate Podcast. In this episode, we'll be talking about why we have decided to dissolve our relationship with Twitch for the podcast only, because we needed more interaction, more engagement, and intellectual conversations. We need to be able to have that controversial talks. We need to actually feel what's going on and know that it's real. We can't do that with the muzzle and a leash on us. So, further ado, here's the episode. It is Mr. Savage and myself. We hope you all enjoy it. Like, comment, subscribe. We hope you have a fantastic day. It's a good one because we talk about our goals for 2026. We talk about how 2025 was. And throw a jab in there. Mr. Savage thinks unmarried is baby steps. So you get to see that interaction. How's everybody doing? What you up to? How you doing? And Savage, how are you fucking doing? I know it's your day off, but how was your day this last couple of weeks going from 2025 to 2026? How was it?
Good, celebrate it with Satan there and boss lady, and enjoying every day, having a good time, working hard, making the money. It's been good. How was your New Year's Eve?
It's good, working my ass like always. So gym, podcast stuff, some streams, and then just whenever I chose to have it and have my relaxed time, man. Yeah, had a couple drinks with the guys, shit like that. That was it. It was a relaxing thing. So what do you want to talk about? Yeah. This goes for everybody in the chat too. What do you want to talk about?
So, how do you think things are going to play out in the coming weeks with the last few things that have happened within the last few days?
You talking about Venezuela? You talking about Taiwan? Or what do you gotta specify, sir?
I didn't even know about Taiwan, so yeah, Venezuela.
Maduro, just do it. Yeah. Bro, he was their best sponsor for Nike. Like, the sweatsuit that picture of him in got sold out within like 2 days. Yeah. Yeah, he was free promotion right there for Nike. They sold out so fast. I thought it was so funny. Brady conveniently gone for 3 days while Maduro got scooped. By the way, shut the fuck up. I wasn't gone. I just wasn't everywhere else. You just couldn't see me. That's it. Maybe it was dark. Maybe the lights were off. You want to talk about Venezuela, Courtney? All right, cool. So, Mr. Savage over here sent me a TikTok from a movie. I can't remember what movie it's from. But Jack Ryan movie. And I say it a lot, like that author does his research into like world trades, everything, like economies, the cultures, who wrote the books, and they took a snippet from his book in that show or movie and talks about like, who has the highest resources and everything like that, who has gold, who has oil, who has like, everything to sustain a country for a long period of time without needing outside influences at all. And Venezuela's at the top of the list over everyone else. And it said like, that show came out when, like 2015 or something like that, or something like that. Yeah. And it was like, one of those things is like foresight, the way it looks. So I think it's crazy because like, yeah, it makes sense. It's like, especially you pay attention to the world in general. Everybody thinks, they say it's like Afghan rich because they're tied into oil and things like that. And then they have old money rich here in the US and like the UK and stuff like that. But you can't touch people like, with their own ample oil supply, and they literally are over the top of how much oil they have. And then diamonds, more than Africa itself, the diamond mines they have there, more than Africa as a whole. And then you look at it from the standpoint of, yeah, it's gonna be a power grab, like no matter what. And somebody asked me, it's like, what gives like, people the right to like go in there and just swoop them up and things like that. So he was a dictator. As a U.S., we don't have to ask to do stuff and things like that unless they're a country that we're in a reliance with. And Venezuela was not 100% in alliance with us. We traded with them. There's a trade route that they blocked that, they were trying to talk. They had talks with Russia and things like that and China. It's like, we can't allow them to cut that trade route off. So it was simple. Just go in, take them, and let it all play out, because everybody's like here in the U.S. is bitching about it's unfair because it's Venezuela, we had no right, this and the third. Is like, yeah, when you think about it, like globally and like military wise, and then on top of that, trading itself, like
Mm-hmm.
even with the tariffs in the play, like we still need that trade lane. And it's like, we do that because he was a dictator. His people are fucking celebrating that he's gone. That's another
Yeah.
thing people aren't looking at, because he had people in camps, things like that too. Anyone who dared to run against him, he imprisoned them in camps and stuff. So no, he made a play for sure. Oh yeah, he definitely made a play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he 100% made a play. It's just, and tell everybody this all the time. Fuck around to find out. It happens a
Yeah.
lot.
He literally, told Trump, "Come and get me," and Trump was like, "I will," because he was, he got voted in initially, and then he was supposed to be, like any other president, so you're supposed to be voted in for the next term, but he refused to back down when he was not voted in again, so he just stayed in power. And then after that, he became more and more of a dictator in the country, which is why the country itself was kind of falling apart. And then, because, like you said, natural resources should make it a really wealthy, lively, thriving country. But instead, because the way it's run, it's not really the best. It kept getting worse and worse. One of the main reasons we did that is not only, yeah, I'm betting they're probably like, yeah, let's help out the people, but also you can get the resources as well. I'm sure there's lots of people doing both sides. They're like, yeah, let's go in and help people, but also we can also make a deal with the people of the country to get some
when
of their
they
resources.
whenever they stabilize, and it matters if we go there to help stabilize. If we go there to help stabilize, there's going to be a deal. If we're not, and they just want our support, there's going to be a deal, as long as no one else presses them. So
Now,
that's all it is. But yeah, what do you mean the Greenland thing?
I,
What do you mean Greenland, Courtney?
Greenland, there was something about Trump saying that we need Greenland, so people saw it as a threat because of Venezuela just happened, and then he said we need Greenland as well because of the way, I don't know if it's for resources or just for the land or whatever. Because initially, like, what was it, like a year ago, where they jokingly said, "Oh yeah, we'll just take Greenland as another state or take it over." So now they think that that's almost a threat, which I don't think it's a threat, but we'll see
Yeah.
how that goes. But another thing, I've seen comments before, people were saying, okay, if we're taking out dictators, why don't we do that with like North Korea or, Iran or whatever?
Because we don't fucking do that to the people that have the big red button.
Yes,
Like,
exactly. And my point is
even
what I
though
said.
North Korea has like limits to it, there's no guarantee that they
Mm-hmm.
don't have one functional one, like
Yeah,
to a nuke. Like you don't know. Like we can't like 100% say, yeah, they don't have a nuke. It,
exactly.
like, Venezuela, no, they don't.
Yeah,
So
they
it's
don't.
easy to stabilize them. It's easy to take out the person that's causing the issues.
Which is
But
exactly what I said. I
oh
literally
yeah,
said that to people.
I don't think he's going to take it. Like Corey, I think his words got taken out of context yet again. Military bases have been put in places of strategic advantage for years, no matter what. Like look at Panama. Like it lasted for a long while. It's not forever either. I mean, look at Afghanistan. Even though the pullout was fucking, fucking stupid the way they did it and finished it, it was still planned to happen. They're not meant to be there forever. Not every
Mm-hmm.
base is. Like even the ones in Okinawa, Japan, they're not 100% always going to be there. They always do contracts with each other to make sure that deals to make sure they get what they want from each one. That's basically what it means. I know he says things roughly, but just because he says it roughly doesn't mean it's actually what he means. Like we're gonna fucking take this fucking country. No, this doesn't mean what he's saying. If he wants to put bases there, that means he's gonna work out a deal with them, because it has to be a diplomatic way and a diplomacy style a way to do that. The only way else you can do that is if you take them, and they're not an enemy, so they're not going to happen like that. Iran's going to do it themselves. The U.S. is just making sure to make it look like they were begging to be freed situation. Hold up. First off, I find slight offense to that, because we don't make it look like that. Because usually it's in the news, people don't fucking look for it because it's not like priority news. Because unless somebody wants to go there for socialistic justice or like help these people, people don't look at it a lot. So unless they have something to gain from it, you gotta look at it like 10 steps ahead every time. Like look at everything in fucking Syria right now because they're fucking ramping up again. So it's not like it's stopped. It just got quiet for a little bit. So Iran's going to be Iran. It's been one of those things for years. It's never going to stop. It's honestly never going to stop until it completely destabilizes or until something fucking crucial happens there to destroy what they're fighting for in the first place. But yeah,
Yeah, it's interesting because it's like with
fuck you,
Venezuela
Spriggs.
too. With Venezuela too, it was interesting because a lot of the drugs we were coming into our country illegally was from Venezuela, and
Yeah,
it's been shown the past couple of months blowing the boats out of the water, that kind of thing, and a lot of the times that was from Venezuela, and so we took it as a sign that we needed to step in. And even with the dictator himself saying, come and get me, all that stuff, which is, get it, you're a dictator, you have power, but you should see that we have the bigger stick. Like, we're one of the most powerful countries in the world. You are a tick on the back of the moose, essentially, because
yeah.
it's literally, you don't have any, you don't have a big red button. Your military force is nowhere the size of ours in terms of anything. People, weapons, armada, navy, air force, nothing. It's like, you still gonna act tough and puff your chest out, and we're like, okay, we'll tell you what's up.
We still do, by the way, Courtney.
Mm.
There's an air base there. It supports the U.S. And NATO operations. It's not strictly just the U.S. That's another main reason why I believe Trump wants another base there. So it's strictly controlled U.S. way of doing it. What the fuck did you say, Drift? We just took out a gas can. I'm putting this up there. We just took out a gas can no one knew existed. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, the one before that is like, we already threw gas on an already wild situation, which is
Wait,
true.
Drift, here, I got something for you, Drift, on this one. U.S. Navy's about to go on a world tour. They've been doing it. It didn't just start. I think it's funny. People didn't know because there was, I think, 3 destroyers outside, I think, Venezuela, outside
Yeah.
Venezuela.
Mm.
And then that's not their normal path. If you look at where their fleets actually move and go. So, they're always moving, man. They don't ever stay in one spot forever unless they need, repair and stuff like that. And even then they just move another ship to take that spot. You know what I mean? And Spriggs, I always stay out of trouble. It's me. Yeah. Someone saying Venezuela is equal to Castro and Cuba. I don't know. Castro and Cuba was for so long. I don't think it's reached that level, in my own opinion. Because if you look at it, like Castro held dominance for a long time.
Yeah.
You're always finding, well, fuck you. I'm not always finding trouble, so fuck off with that shit. It's not even how it goes. Also, Cotton, I saw you come in here. Hello. You only did emotes though, so I just kind of just mind wiped it.
To end up in some uncharted waters around a very specific island in the Pacific.
Oh yeah, it'll happen like that. Like I just wonder, what's going to be the next play.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you going to go with it, and how far will you willing to take it? Most people don't realize how far people are willing to take things, especially since they're so Americanized. And I'll say it that way because most people in America believe in peace and agreeing and accepting and everything like that. They don't realize people from other countries don't have that fucking mindset. They're like,
No.
fuck you, bitch. This is ours. Go to tell somebody that's, from the fucking city to go to the fucking mountains in West Virginia and see how that goes. And say, I'm taking this. Don't work. It doesn't work at all. Fast 40 years, we're like the first 15 minutes of risk. I don't know about that. That's a weird dynamic. So secure peace is to prepare for war. Oh yeah, I believe that. Yeah, from my own standpoint, I do believe that. If you're not ready for war, then how can you be prepared for anything to come?
Yeah.
If you're not always moving toward making sure your militaries are taken care of and doing right, doing well, being prepared, being trained, doing everything, having them that mindset to always be able to go on the call. Like I said, I've done combat deployments myself, and it's everybody's like, why are we always fucking training was the question most of the time. like all the time is always, why are we always training for this and we don't know when we're gonna go? And when we got there, Gunnies gave us speeches about what's going to happen, everything like that, and told us, but we knew about this fucking 9 months ago. But we had to get you fucking pissed off. We had to make sure you fucking hated us. We had to make sure that you were fucking so motivated the moment we cut the cord, you were fucking ready to do your fucking job right. And you're ready to make sure your boys to your left and right are fucking ready to go as well. And make sure you take care of each other. So yeah, Nemesis, I fully believe that it's always going to be one of those things. To secure peace, you need to prepare for war, no matter what. So yeah, Doom, quit fucking redeeming both, you dickhead. Jesus Christ, one at a time. Like if you don't get one, you know, I'm that bitch. Yeah, you about to be that timed out bitch. I'm petty. New you, new me ain't got shit on me. I am not new. I'm just fucking gonna be even worse.
There was a video on TikTok, actually. It was funny. It was like, it was an old Asian woman. She's like, new year, new me? No. It's like, same me, but more of an asshole.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think either one of you are that bitch. Not anymore, from my standpoint. But yeah, what brought me Raider sassy today? I'm sassy all the fucking time, Em. You just been getting to me every fucking time I'm in a good mood. That's just it. Facts, same me, same asshole. Exactly. Just ramp it up a little bit, because guess what? Because those same people gonna come back around and be like, "Are you better in a better mood today?" Nah, bitch. You fixed your fucking attitude that made me fucking be an asshole in the first place. You know, that's all I'm saying. But yeah, I did pop shots. Appreciate you, brother. So the reason why I wanted to do the stream today on Twitch, specifically on Twitch, which is going to Twitch and YouTube, is I had a little bit of revelation in certain things. Is I require growth, and I require real conversations, and I require people who aren't fucking afraid to actually fucking talk and engage, because so many people are so scared on fucking Twitch. And I look at Twitch's TOS every other week usually, just to see what they fucking add. And I have a problem with it. I hate being muzzled. I hate allowing others to basically say what they want to say, but because they didn't use these certain words, they are okay. And I've said, cool, I'll play that game too. When I realize you lose the effect of what you want the message to be, you can't say the words you want to. So from this point forward, Join the Raid podcast will no longer be on Twitch. If it comes back up again, it's going to be probably something soft and not so meaningful. You know, just be for whoever's on Twitch side, just who want to see it. So it matters how that goes. I'll still be doing streams on Twitch with gaming and stuff like that, and hanging out with people and doing all that shit and supporting those who actually support me. Everyone else can kind of fuck off. They don't give a shit anymore. I tried playing the game. I tried doing it the way that people keep saying that you should do it on Twitch. And I realize it's not who I am. It's never who I'm going to be. And I choose not to allow that to be something that is a big project for me, to let it be fucking corrupted and dumbed down for that. So that is what I have to say, because everybody wanted to know what my New Year's resolution is, and that was it, to get off Twitch for the podcast. Raider T11 will still be on Twitch. You still call me Terry, whatever you want to fucking say, and you know, it is what it is. I refuse to be a sheep when something that's so powerful and so passionate. And after podcast Saturday with me and Tony, or Anthony Dyer, he literally just solidified it. And then, you know, all the emails I get coming in that want to be a part of it. So I'm just not, I don't think Twitch is the right spot for the podcasts, because they fucking protect things that I want to talk about. And they say that it's harmful to talk about them, even though it's not targeting people. It's not harassing them. It's not bullying them. And if I'm not doing any of those things, so why is it so wrong for me to say it? It's education. It's letting people know there's a message to be said. So yeah.
The truth hurts, you know? People can't handle the truth sometimes.
You know, yeah, Courtney's known me for years. I'll put this on the screen. I hate that it made you censor yourself. Proud of you. Stay true to yourself. Yeah, I'm going to. I talked to a couple people about it already, and they've been involved with the podcast on the outsides of it, because, you know, they don't require fucking accommodations or recognition because they know what they're doing, and those are the kind of people I need to be around. They want people to be loose. No, they want to protect everybody because they think anything sensitive is too much. It's harmful, even though like we do the things that they say 18 up or 21 up and say, hey, tag yourself and make your rules where you have to be 18 up and make it where they have to read your rules before they can see your stream or anything you hear it. Then they have to click on it and say start watching. We do all those things, and guess what? They still I think if you choose to fucking come in, you choose to come in, and it's your fucking problem from there. Figure it out. Stop fucking making everyone who has content that is not meant for people that they're too sensitive to it shouldn't come in. They should make the choice of, oh, it's not for me, instead of clicking that report button every fucking time. Just be like, I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I never understood open conversations at college campuses or something, not even just like Charlie Kirk, but people in general. They'll have an open conversation. No one's forcing you to have that conversation. You can just walk away.
Exactly.
But if what's the moment you engage, that's where you should be an adult and be able to handle the situation and just have a conversation.
Yeah, I get that. Doom, you're not being an ass, dude. I know how you are. It's fine. That's why I like to fucking go back and forth with you. You're not fucking sensitive about it. You just fucking talk shit back. It's great. Sounds like they're what? I'm putting this on screen. What the fuck did you say? Sounds like they're bubbling. Put your ear muffles on. Courtney, I'm gonna say this in the nicest way possible. I think you hang out with your kids too fucking much. You need to go around a goddamn adult. Okay?
I have no idea what that means.
Have adult conversation. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, I think everybody should have their own choice. Freedom of choice is a big thing, and freedom of speech is another big thing that I really care about a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's one of those things. But yeah, anybody, the fuck does she mean? Look, I know. That's why I'm just like, what is going on? I don't know either. I think she's fucking wrestling her fucking children and fucking trying to type in the chat at the same time.
English, motherfucker. Do you speak it?
English, motherfucker. Do you speak it? It's fucking great. But yeah, what do y'all want to talk about? You want to ask questions about why I made the decision? Go ahead. While you're doing that, Savage.
What's up?
Overall, 2025, how did it treat you?
It was interesting, I started off kind of stagnant, and then now we're making a steady pace on a new life, a new journey. Yeah, it was like, yeah, I'm a good relationship, but where I was in a previous location where I lived wasn't really going anywhere. Stagnant. I was just stuck in a spot and just didn't really move. Wasn't making a good life. And then I made a decision to move, and then went from there, and actually did it, and now I'm a lot happier, a lot more mentally and physically happier as well.
It's good.
I may have gotten a job that requires a lot more time to be, there instead of just home sitting around playing games all day. But that's fine, That's what progress is all about, and I'm happy about it. It was a good decision. You made a decision. I did make a decision. I mean, I made a decision with you, but yes.
That's funny. I'm putting on the screen. That's his fiance. You made a decision. It's fucking crazy. That's who he's talking to. But yeah, and Courtney fucking corrected herself. So here we go. Shut up. Like when you would hear bubble wrap your kids so they don't get hurt. There you go. Oh wait, wrong one. Fuck. There it is. Earmuffs, stupid autocorrect. Yeah. And then her last sass for me, which is definitely her, bite me. I will. Earmuffs, stupid autocorrect. It's fucking great. But yeah. It's gonna be one of those things, man. I'm glad you decided to do that. Well, now it wants to fucking open. Piece of shit. I closed it. I'm glad you decided that. I'm glad you found progress. But it's one of those things. Fuck off, Satan. Anyways, yeah, it's one of those things. It's a good thing. Progress is a good thing, no matter how uncomfortable it makes you.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
How about you, though? How was your 2025 overall?
So, we did it through the calendar year itself. January was fucking hell. February was fucking hell. March hell that I moved.
You went from fucking hell just to hell.
Yeah, yeah, fucking out of hell. And then I moved. And then I realized moving isn't a horrible fucking thing. And then, everybody kept bashing me and harping me and said, just start your podcast up. They'll give you something to do. Start streaming again. They'll give you something to do. I was like, I don't know if I want to anymore. And then I sat down, talked to your fiance a little bit here and there about it, here and there. And then I was like, I want to do this. I don't know what it's going to look like. I know what I want. Don't know what it's going to fucking look like at the end of it. So there's no telling where this goes.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to try it. And then we did the first podcast back. It felt decent. It felt okay. Then started doing editing. Then got to meet some people, some interesting people. Then lost some friends, which was fine because, not everybody's meant to be in your life forever. Then gained some really good friends on top of that through losing those friends. And I wouldn't go back and change it. Not even a little bit. Then you get to June, great time. I fucking got told to get the fuck out of my house and go to a concert, and I did. And then had a good time, kind of relaxed, did the hard 75 challenge for a workout. It was great. Kept my gym journey going, still doing it to this day. And then, I started noticing things, I think from July to, I want to say September. And I was like, I don't know if I like this or not anymore. And then, doing more here and there things behind the scenes about talking to people, trying to figure out certain things, and then having the conversation with certain people saying that I'm not comfortable talking about that because, I was like, okay, cool. So tell me what you will or will not talk about so we can work through that. And never got a full fucking answer. And then I said, you know what? Fuck this. I don't want to even fucking talk about this anymore. And if you want to have the conversation, and I said, okay, cool. What are your no buttons? What are your red lines? What's your fucking line? I need to know this. Then you need to state them because there's no telling where a question could go with the normal conversation. So, yeah, I was like, cool, fuck this. And then I said, let me try to figure out something. And then Jimmy hit me up. He's like, hey, you ever think about doing something like this since you have a Patreon but you don't use it? So it's like, yeah, I mean, you got a good point there. So it's not, there's no TOS involved. As long as you're not hurting anybody or causing harm to yourself, there's no TOS involved. So, we can do that. And tried it out with him. Went really well. Then I said, okay, let me think about some things. Then talk to somebody else. I'm going to say his name right now, Crow. And I wanted his feedback, his unadulterated fucking feedback of tearing every single bit of it apart. And he went back through and looked through everything, even from the past shit. And he stated, this is good, this is good, this is not good, this is shit, you're fucking, this is dumb, this is dumb. And it was like, God damn. It's like, yeah. And then we just kept going back and forth like that. And it's like, cool. And then I got to work with him a little bit more and just he started figuring out how I work and what fucking makes me work better and efficiently. He started fucking manipulating me slightly and surely, and that doesn't bother me because not for anything harmful, but it's a good thing because those people that see potential in others that say, you know what, I know he's gonna figure it out, but I'm gonna give him the push to figure it out fucking sooner. I like that. So he did it in that. Then I sat down with him one day and I said, I know what you fucking did. And he's like, I know you'd figure it out. I was like, yeah, fuck you. So, yeah, and it's paid off good. Anthony Dyer's podcast I did with him is still the highest one. And we did release another one today that was just me and him sitting down talking and just talking about life, talking about every fucking thing. So it's been good. So 2025 ended the way I wanted it to. And 2026 started how I wanted it to. And it's just going to keep going in the way I want because I want to talk to real people, not somebody that's wearing a mask on fucking stream. And that's just it. Like, you don't want your stream name, then tell me you don't want your stream name on there. We'll fucking call you something fucking else. Call you anything fucking else. And we'll have the conversation. And it will not be promoted on Twitch at all. Like, that's what your main problem is. But yeah, I want to have the real conversations, the ones that actually fucking matter, not about, Twitch, not about streaming, want to have life conversations, things, people that have been through some shit, people that have been down in the dirt, people that have been rock bottom, and see how they got there, why they got there, and if they have the fucking couth to understand and the shame to understand that they don't want to ever go back there, and they're doing everything they can to make sure they never fucking regress to that point again. So yeah, it's one of those things. That's why I said, Twitch is not the place for this.
Yeah, because it's restraining and basically restricting your whole point to what this podcast stands for. So yeah, you gotta make the shift to make it more successful and grow.
And I think it's funny because with Tony or Anthony, he told me, he's like, I like what you do, and I like how you formulate your questions and talk about your questions, things like that. It's like, yeah. And then I changed up some of the questions because Bro's been harping on me. He's like, not everybody thinks like you do, so they aren't prepared to have a long drawn out question. So yeah, make it small. I was like, yeah. I said, make it small for most people, because most people, when you give them a big question like that, they think you're fucking probing them. I was like, okay, I got you. He's like, it's not a bad thing for like people that are on that higher intellectual spectrum that want those kind of questions, but for the average person, it's not good for them. And I was like, cool. So I mixed it up the last podcast, did some of my questions, did some of the other questions, and just let it flow how it normally is. Instead of like me saying I need to navigate the conversation, I just let it go and just see where we can go with it. And we had some fucking interesting times, fucking talking about swamp donkeys and shit. If you don't know what swamp donkey is, fucking figure it out. I'm not telling you right now, but yeah, like it's been a really good time. It was a fun time. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every aspect of this last episode I did with Tony, and even the editing wasn't painstaking, wasn't fucking annoying. It was just I enjoyed every bit of it. I was like, I don't want to cut out any of it, and I didn't. I just, took out a lot of fucking the air in the airspace, but even going back watching it, there wasn't a lot of fucking air. So it was great.
Kind of a free flow, kind of like Joe Rogan does. He doesn't edit his podcast really. There's like you said, only thing they cut out is like the air,
Yeah, the
like
dead
things
air and
that
shit.
dead air, or if it's like you have music that's copyrighted, obviously that's a certain thing you have to do. But for the most part, it's just dead air that he cuts out.
Yeah, and it was a good time, But yeah, well, before ending or anything, I don't know if we're ending it or not, but I want to thank a couple people. Like I said, Drift, you have been a cool dude, man. You've been helping me in the background with my personal thoughts and things like that on certain things, and dealing with these relationships I've made. I appreciate you, dude. Satan, thank you. You've been my friend for years, so I already talked to you about it. So yeah, that's all you get right now. Savage, thank you as well.
Always. So I feel blessed just to be here, man. It's a nice journey to be part of, and I always value your side of things, your view, your point of view, and everything like that.
Did you say it feels blessed? You
I
said
did feel
that?
blessed. I did, yeah.
Where the fuck's your fiance at?
She's in the other room.
Yo, what the fuck did you do to this man? I know I haven't constantly talked to him in like 2 weeks, but what the fuck?
I feel
I
happy.
feel blessed. Fuck this guy. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Cotton. Another one I want to mention. Thank you for actually popping up, Cotton. I wanted to thank you. I want to thank Trix as well. I know I sent out my own individual messages to those people, but it's one of those things of I do appreciate those that have stuck by me, listened to me bitch, been there for me, and even though it seems reciprocated, even though how it is, it doesn't have to be. So I do appreciate y'all. There are many more, but they know who they are. I've already talked to them, and yeah, what did I do? I made him happy, and look, you reap with rewards. What do you mean? I didn't reap a fucking bit of fucking the rewards yet. Not at all. Not even a little bit. That's not even how that fucking works. I'm gonna let everybody fucking see this bullshit right now. What fucking rewards am I reaping? Please fucking tell me. Please give me context on this, because I really need to know what rewards I'm reaping from this. Oh.
Quite the journey we've been on, remembering starting the podcast, what was it, like 2 years ago? 3 years ago, something like that. You got yourself a co-host, bitch.
I got myself a co-host sometimes, bitch. So yeah, because he's doing this fucking, getting married and has like, a new job and moved and shit like that. So it's only sometimes he's here. So it's not like it's fucking like I got him every fucking time I need him. Rewardless co-host. He talks more sometimes.
He
That's
talks
fair.
more sometimes.
That's fair. Sometimes.
Hey man, you just gotta hit me up and let me know, and I'll make the time.
He'll answer your question. Oh, we're gonna see if he answers my question because I got a list of questions for him.
Boy, let's
Yeah.
go.
Imagine being responsible. I know. Fucking who the fuck does that shit?
Right? Crazy.
Oh, and I'm marrying your boyfriend. It's fucking crazy. I gave up on it now. It's one of those things. It was funny for a while, and now you're actually getting married. It's like, oh, the same word. But yeah, hit me up. I'll answer. You know what? You say that, but somebody that forgets to fucking respond. Or if you do respond, you respond like 10 hours later, or sometimes even 24 hours later, responding. I forgot what I fucking asked.
Hell, I'll just give you my number later. I keep
I don't
forgetting to give
remember
you
the
that.
TikTok. Yeah, you can give me a number.
Make it a lot easier to reply because I don't look at my Snapchat that often anymore. It's like
That works.
it's
You
like
don't look at your
face.
fucking Discord DMs that much either.
Yeah, Facebook, Messenger, Snapchat, all that stuff. I stopped after I got this new job. Text, I still reply to because I see that and I'm like, oh, seems
Okay.
like a personal problem.
All right. All right. So we're gonna ask these questions and we're gonna send it. Just like I said, it's a short, sweet farewell to Twitch. And like I said, if you're on Twitch side and you want to ask questions, this is your probably last time you're gonna get to ask us the questions, like for a podcast reasoning. But yeah. All right, Savage, you ready?
Let's do it.
How do you think people actually see you?
It could be depending on the person and how well I know them, because some people probably they see me probably just either annoying, maybe they see me as clueless. Some people, they have a good time with me. I hang out with like Solo and Billy and all them all the time, and they always have a good time with me when I'm hanging out with them. We make jokes, and we all kind of have the same kind of like sense of humor. So you just gotta find the right crowd, click with people. You're not gonna always click with everyone. So I know some people probably don't like me, and that's fine. At the end of the day, you can't control what people think of you and what if they like you or not. You can try, and then if they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. For the most part, though, people probably just they're like, "Oh, that's Ninja Smurf. He's a genuine person. Might be a little goofy, and they might not like that. They might see me as kind of bland and boring because I don't have like a wild personality. I'm not like making these crazy like Twitch facades that people have on Twitch and live streams and all that. Like I be me, and whenever a moment happens that makes me giggle, laugh, and I make a joke here and there, that's just me being me.
All right. All right. Do you see yourself ever through how everybody else sees you? Not just your friends, other people.
Yeah. I would say, like I said earlier, stuff like that, kind of bland, maybe quiet. And that's, often the times it's either just because I'm not interested in the conversation that they're having, or I'm distracted by games, or, I'm just not used to the person, so I don't be myself fully. Like, when I meet someone new, I kind of warm up to the person. Like, I don't just outright be myself completely. Like I kind of just like slowly build up to it. So I guess I can see that people would probably see that as kind of like shy or kind of like quiet. So yeah, I can see that through people's perspective.
So I have compiled a list. All right. Somebody asked me, so is he an NPC?
An NPC,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Non-playable
NPC,
character.
huh? I've
Some have
seen
asked
some of
me,
those.
you see some of those what?
I've seen some of those, like you said, NPC, and it reminds me of like those people do on streams now where they act like an NPC. It's pretty wild. But I guess like an NPC in like in terms of like a game where they're just kind of just no emotion. They kind of stop, walk around, kind of move
Yeah.
on.
And I heard that the first time. I was like, there, no way. And then I go back and think about it. It's like, is he an NPC? And they're like, have you asked him the NPC questions yet? It's like, no, I haven't. I'm going to one day.
Shit.
Gotta find a way to slide that in there. Some people say you're funny. Others say you're really loyal.
That is a trait I would definitely call myself, loyal. That
You're really
is something
loyal.
of a loyal person.
When you do fucking talk, you can be funny. I will say this: you fucking get you dissociate so much into your video games or your video you're watching or something like that.
Yeah.
Having a conversation with you is the most irritating fucking thing in the world. Especially when we're mid conversation and you fucking do it. So yeah, who do you think is your biggest supporter right now
Biggest supporter? Oh,
in
that's
life?
in life. That's definitely Satan, boss lady. She's there. Even days that it was like a long day for her, she'll come home and she'll check on me too, and it's like, I mean, I do the same thing for her too, obviously, but she does that every day. She comes home and something people should do for their significant other, but so people don't have the energy for it sometimes. They kind of just lack the energy to try it, to do it, the will to do it. But for her, for me, yeah, my biggest support is probably her, or is her. I'm not gonna say probably. It is.
When's the last time you told her that?
Last time I told her that.
Yeah.
Every time I say I love you.
How many times you tell her I love you?
Oh, all the time. She kind of finds it annoying sometimes. It's pretty funny, actually.
Gotta make time for your spouse always. Exactly, Cotton. Oh, Courtney put one on the screen. I was waiting on somebody to ask this. What goals do you have in 2026 with the podcast? Okay. So I believe in the next 3 weeks, we're going to have another big podcast. It's going to be recorded. I think most of our podcasts from now on are going to be recorded, except here and there for the people on Patreon and stuff like that. Unless people start actually interacting with the YouTube more for the posts and stuff like that, then, it's going to be mainly on Patreon if it is alive anymore for it. But my goals, let me see. I fucking wrote this shit down. There we go. There we go. But while I'm getting all this, Savage, what is your goals for 2026 so far?
I think we're taking baby steps right now.
Baby steps.
Those like the two main goals is getting into the condo we got, and getting married. Those are the two major things. First quarter of the year, and in the beginning of the second quarter of the year, basically it's just major steps for us, or so taking one little step at a time to get it done. Because it could be overwhelming for both, for all people involved if you just kind of look at it overall.
Okay. And Blue, yeah, this is going on the screen for you, Blue. Feed Apollo more treats. No, that's not in the fucking. That's not the goal. He gets treats when he gets treats. That's just how it fucking is. That's how it's going to fucking be, no matter what. But I appreciate you, Blue. I hope you're doing great. Baby step, we are getting married, weirdo. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, you're getting fucking married. That's not a baby step thing,
when I say baby steps,
big
it's like
step.
Overarching thing is we're getting married and then getting our own place, obviously, and all that. But like taking those steps to get to that, getting things done, making that progress, and then building up my career in the post office, that kind of stuff.
I have something for you, but give me 1 second. Bat, how you doing, brother? I hope you're doing well. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the baby steps when it comes to like the marriage thing coming up was the dating and then the fucking proposal and then the fucking moving. It's not fucking right here. The wedding's gonna be in fucking a couple goddamn months. You're saying baby steps.
Hey, I'm just saying I'm a day by day kind of person.
Well, you don't get that opportunity anymore, motherfucker. You're about to get fucking married and live with her for the rest of your, I don't know how long, life, existence, whichever we're going to say with this. You live with her the rest of your life or existence, and then you can do your baby steps after that. Because this is a big fucking moment in your life. Because I know you haven't been married before. This is your first engagement, from what I remember, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a big one.
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's not no fucking baby steps no more, man. This is all right, cool. We're getting married. This is what I want. This is what she wants. How do we make this fucking work? And And then because I know her fucking family, I know it's not exactly like that. So I know there's gonna be other fucking hiccups. That's why I say it ain't no fucking baby steps. Fuck you, Drift. I see you eating that popcorn waiting on me to fucking lose my shit. So fuck you. Anyways, yeah, it's not baby steps are gone, man. Like for your day-to-day bullshit, you deal with it. And that's the baby step stuff. But when you're looking at the marriage, the wedding coming up, everything like that, because I have to hear your fucking fiance so goddamn much on this fucking wedding planning shit. So no, it's not about the baby steps. It's literally some of the big shit. Okay? Okay, I'm done. Well, anyways, yeah, not baby stepping it. Like baby stepping it, it's that time's over. You don't get that afterwards. But yeah, I have no idea what the fuck you just said there, Satan.
Yeah, paint swatches. I'll do that Thursday. But this is
What
just
the fuck is paint swatches? English.
English. Today is not a good English day.
You made the same face as me? Yeah, I know. And Courtney, to answer your questions, I don't know if you're still here or not, Courtney. Say something in the chat if you are, because I did not forget your question. Is she in the chat still? Let's check. She is not, so I will wait. But yeah, my goals for 2026. Oh, she's back in the chat. Quit leaving. You want the question? You want the answer? Yeah. All right, cool. So my goals for 2026 for the podcast, just the podcast, is to have every fucking conversation I possibly fucking can with people that actually have lived lives. Not just the fucking people on fucking Twitch or content creation wise. I'm talking about real life. People that have traveled, people have been through things, people have fucked up their life and came back. People who fucked up their life and still have it fucked up. And they're still working to make it better. I'm talking about every aspect of it. Talk about everything from fucking just day by day shit, finance, sex, fucking religion, fucking every fucking thing, culture, every aspect I can get a conversation in to have that. That's what I want. And there's nothing to, that's nothing to fucking muzzle me or stop me from having it. Because I'm going to let y'all in on a secret. We do release forms to be on the podcast. The very bottom of that release form are fucking blank lines. It says something like, along the lines like things that, what you think you're expected to have or something like that. You can put in there, do not talk about XYZ. You can put that in there. That way if it comes up, I know to stay away from it. If you choose not to, then it's not my fucking problem after that. And then you can't come out bitching about, well, you made me look bad. Said you chose to say it yourself. End of story. We had a conversation on it. Take your accountability and deal with it. And secondly, what do you mean I'm a boring person? Oh, boring colors. My bad. I just wanted to attack you. My bad. That was me. I know. That was my bad. You're not a paint person. You like boring colors, so I'm picking colors. Okay, cool. Just say you're picking colors. That's all you got to do. Easy. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
I didn't know it was called that either, to be honest. I just noticed you take samples, put it on the wall, and then
I got a question. Don't get offended with this. Is that a woman thing? Like
what,
paint swatches? Paint swatch. Is that a woman thing? I'm gonna just ask it straight up. Is that a woman fucking thing? Because I've never heard of that. I've owned 2 houses. Never heard of that. Put the guns back in the holster, bro. Look, man, I'm fucking trying. It's not I want to attack you. It just naturally happens. Naturally fucking happens. And you never left. Gotcha, Courtney. I just know bot didn't pull you. That was it. So that's why I said you probably left. But yeah, I want to have the most interesting conversations that people have. That's just it. And then on top of that, if you want to think about any kind of success rate, I want to hit an average because I have it here. I do for this, I have myself in tiers of things I do. So first is I want to have one of my long form podcast videos to hit 1,000 views itself, one individual one. And then watch time hours, I want to get that to 50 because I'm at 35 right now for the last 28 days. So every 28 days it resets and that stuff like that. And then I want to get my subscribers to 500 then I want the Patreon to get more active because, like I said, Patreon's free. It still has a couple of perks and stuff like that for the free one, and then it's $1 for the one after that to get really cool shit. Because I don't want to fucking drain people of their fucking money. I think that everybody should, not have to waste money on something they love or they enjoy interacting with and stuff like that, especially on the fucking internet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's one of those things. Like I'm not trying to take people's money. Home Depot has them. I imagine Lowe's also has them. Our Blue, what the fuck are you saying? Why'd you put the dots in there? It's fucking. This is our stream side, so fucking say what you want to say. No dotting it. Don't censor it. Say it.
What is Easy saying?
Drain me, because I said I don't want to drain people. Because he's saying drain me. Look, Easy. If I could drain you for what I wanted, I would. But you don't have what I want. Okay. Sorry, bud. But I appreciate you. I know you can't hear me because I'm not in there, but I'm cursing like a motherfucker. You're welcome. You're glad. It's not a woman thing. I learned it from my father and then my mother. Look, I'm just asking. It was just a simple question. It was just a simple fucking question. That's it. Yeah, I'm not responding to that. I'm not even going to look at that. There you go. And yeah, see? One person's on my side. See? I'm... no, it's all nice. Never mind. It's gone. It's gone. Fuck that. I only want to be nice.
He almost threw up his mouth just there.
Yeah, I did. I'm supposed to say improvement, I think. And I was about to say, my bot doesn't cut that out. Paint swatches are in the paint department. That's what they're called. I read that from Blue's message, but I'm trying to understand what she censors herself for. She censors her own self. Nobody else did it either. So now it's going to drive me up a goddamn wall. That's just it. I don't know. I don't know. People just have to fucking fuck with me, and I appreciate it a lot. But yeah, that's my thing. And since Savage has some boring ass goals and says he wants to baby step shit to the fucking wedding, I will tell you my fucking goals for 2026: to piss off as many fucking people as fucking possible with me just fucking talking. That's it. And then stay in the gym and love on my dog and do some streams, do the podcast, have interesting fucking conversations constantly. And then when it gets to the end of the year, I just read something. I want to compile every fucking moment of 2026 into like a little collage of when either I went too far or I'm having the most fun or I say the fucking weirdest, dumbest shit in the fucking world, you know, and then, you know, look back on it and say I had a good fucking year and I'm ready to fucking double that and do it more the next year. So for now, I'm going to say this. Terry glitch. I do fucking glitch. I do. I don't know if fucking Crow's here or not. I know he's fucking lurking. I know Crow sees me do it a lot, and he fucking commentates on that shit, and it's fucking annoying because I'm like, motherfucker, shut the fuck up. But yeah. Yeah. My goals are simple. My goals are tangible to get if I keep doing what I need to do. So yeah, it's whatever. It's your asshole pie chart. I'm putting this on there so everybody can fucking see this shit because it's not just me making it up. It's your asshole pie chart.
The context, that just sounds very funny.
It is very funny, even with context. God damn. All right, so to get me to sweat. Oh, that's your goal? You think that's my goal? That's not my goal at all. Gaming isn't fucking important to me that much. It's just for enjoyment.
I think you meant swear, or she.
To get me to swear. Oh, yeah, to get you to swear. Oh, absolutely. That's a little funny thing for me in the background for myself. Fuck everybody else now. I just want to do it. I got blue already, but that was last year technically. So I'm going to have to get her again this year. She doesn't really cuss anybody out. And I got her one day, and it was fucking great because everybody just was like, I've never heard her say that to anybody. It's like, I'm winning. I'm fucking winning. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, any last questions? Sums up. I'll give you 5 fucking minutes to have a fucking real question, not trolling. Real fucking question for Savage or myself. I'll give you that. You got 5 minutes. Wild? What do you mean wild? Why are you going to go to that platform just to say wild? Oh, yeah. Just for her comment? Yeah. I don't know if it counts if I was laughing while saying it still fucking counts. A win's a win. We don't fucking do that. Fuck you, Satan. Anyways, am I going to cut my hair? Of course I'm going to cut my hair. Just fucking calm the fuck down. It's not even fucking grown too far. Fuck no. She's no angel. I know she's no fucking angel. She likes to talk like she is one, but she's not one. Okay, easy. One of my personal little tidbit goals I'm going to do is to piss off Shadow Z Gaming. Just to piss her off. Well, y'all shush? What do you mean y'all shush? We're not shushing. Also, we got shit in the merch store. New shit in the merch store. I worked on it today too. The new logos and shit. Check it out. New hoodie, new patch. Cool. I'll do the rest of it by Friday, along with everything on Patreon. Also, everybody go follow the Patreon. Go to the YouTube, subscribe, please. If you want to. If you don't want to, that's fucking fine. But yeah, I can do that. Fuck yeah, do it easy. Do it easy. I'm here late, but here. What were you talking about? When I said y'all got 5 minutes to fucking give us real fucking questions, then we're fucking ending it. That's what I said. Also, that we're no longer streaming the podcast on Twitch anymore. That is what also is said.
Podcast will be still going, just not on Twitch.
Yeah, most of them are going to be recorded because honestly, I'm selfish and I just want the conversation for myself until I finish editing. Then y'all can have it. The only ones that are going to be able to see anything like that, it's going to be Patreon, and it's going to be the paid members only.
What do you
So
mean?
it starts at $1. What you say?
Satan. She's like, "What's your favorite food so far down here? You won't tell me otherwise." What do you mean? I told you. What you cooked a couple days ago was really good, actually. It was the nice chicken and bacon with the spaghetti. With what was it? I don't know what kind of sauce it was. It wasn't Alfredo sauce, I don't think, but still really good.
I don't need help with questions. I said they can ask the questions. I want them to ask questions. What else do you like? Easy out here fucking swinging. What is the meaning of a real fucking question for us to, goddamn it, not something that we can't fucking get to.
Other food, I love steak. I'm a big steak person. You can give me a medium rare to rare steak. Oh, so good. I want to try it. Either a tomahawk or what's the other one?
You have never had a tomahawk steak?
No, or a
Wagyu?
Wagyu. Yeah, I never had that. I want one. Like I drool every time I see it on TikTok. I'm just like, ooh.
All right, we got a real question. Fucking fantastic. Courtney, what would be a dream guest to interview? For myself right now, either Sean Ryan or Jocko Willink or Brandon Herrera. Those are who I would be.
Cool? Stephen King.
It would be interesting. I don't know about cool.
Well, it'd be an interesting conversation to have with him because a lot of the times the books he wrote, he was on cocaine, and it'd be interesting to see how his mind works. It's very interesting. Tomahawk is expensive? Yeah, it is expensive.
Tomahawk's not fucking expensive.
I mean,
go to a fucking butcher.
For if you,
the burnt peanut. Sure. No, I've watched some of the burnt peanut shit, and it's funny, but it's like a fucking I don't know how to describe it last time. It's not my style of funny at all. It can be funny, but it's not something that I aspire to fucking be like. That's cool. It's like, all right, entertaining for a little bit, then I fucking swipe away real fast.
There's no butcher here. Oh, we got farms around here.
You don't got a butcher there? Why the fuck do you live there?
Yeah, they don't have you can't just go to an actual butcher. They have a lot of farms, we call them food markets and stuff. They sell really good food there. But as in a butcher, no.
Yeah, I'm not.
I won't tell. Why won't you tell me? Because you're afraid
I'm
gonna go buy one.
You know Google's fucking free, right?
I know. I could easily just look it up.
Information at the palm of your fucking hand. These goddamn things. It's not in fact you telling him. It's all he has to do is ask. Because he fucking goes out and deals with real people sometimes. So he just asks, do you know where a butcher is around here? And then somebody might be nice enough to tell him. Boom, it's over there. Yeah.
Also true.
Yeah, exactly, Peaches. Yeah, so you're not holding anything back from him. There's a butcher, but I know where it is, and I know. Sometimes look, you do realize that just because you're the one that doesn't like dealing with a lot of outside people doesn't mean that he won't just be like, I want to figure this out. So that means I got to talk to him. I'm gonna fucking talk to him. That's all he's gonna do. He's like that. We got another question. What is a country outside the U.S. that either you would love to visit but haven't visited before? God damn it.
Well, it's easy for me because I haven't been outside the country. So
yeah,
the farthest I've been is Hawaii. I like old places that have architecture that's still standing from a long time ago. Scotland and Ireland is probably one of those places, even England too, because a lot of places there are very old and historically interesting to me because I like history, especially mysterious history, things that that might know
Oh
some
wait,
things, but like there's still a huge mystery behind certain things, like castles that are abandoned and the history behind the castle no one really knows or stuff like that. Norway.
Thailand. Okay, I've been in Norway for cold weather training. Yeah, it's a good time. I'm just saying it's a good time. But for myself, I don't know why I try to look it up, but I just remember in my head's like Puerto Rico,
Puerto Rico.
or want somewhere outside there, not the main cities themselves. Like I like more rural areas when I go visit. Unless it's like Japan, something like that. Seeing the temples, I've been there. So
That'd
I've
be
been
pretty
to
cool.
Osaka, been there as well, and I was stationed in Okinawa for a little bit, and then yeah, I'd probably say probably Puerto Rico because I've been to a lot of places.
If I could get like full access to the pyramids in Egypt, that'd be pretty cool.
Good luck with
But
that.
yeah, no, it's very, very hard to get. You have to be like someone of significant importance to even get close to the things.
Or a billionaire.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all I'm saying. Or a goddamn billionaire because money talks all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Is that technically U.S.? I mean, it technically, yeah, it is. Fuck. Okay,
It's
cool. Well, now I
just
gotta fucking find one. God damn it. Oh, fuck.
yeah, it's not a
Albania.
state, but
Albania.
it's like a
Albania or Russia. Albania or Russia.
Russia. Huh.
I like it. I know you weren't here for one of the talks we had, but yeah, Russia would be an interesting one. Oh my god, not one of these fucking questions. If there was something you could tell your 2025 self, what would it be? Don't give a fuck about Twitch. That's just it. Like
Mm,
just do what I'm doing. That's what I would tell myself. Don't care about Twitch friendships until they prove themselves actually worthy of your fucking time.
mm,
That's just it. Because I tried, doing things like how I said it earlier, like how most people say you should act and portray yourself. And then I said, fuck that, and started acting how I normally would. And I got more people that like me for some goddamn reason now. It's weird. Being yourself is fucking so weird.
I'd probably just tell myself to move here sooner.
I don't think moving there sooner would have been better for you, honestly. I think it needed to have that progression, how it happened for you.
So
Probably have a
horrible.
better plan, probably have better planning out. That would have been better. But then, yeah, so horrible. What do you mean horrible? Well, hold the fuck up, Blue. What do you fucking mean horrible? Don't fucking say a chat and then fucking dip either for making these comments, goddamn. It's gonna piss me the fuck off. What do you mean horrible? I'm not horrible. I'm just a different type of person. Also on the YouTube side, don't forget to click that like button. It helps a lot. To your comment about people liking you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, horrible. Yeah, you gotta get the full context. Instead of that, I'm just like, what the fuck did I say horrible for? Say horrible to. But yeah, you gotta give the full context, because you know me, I'm kind of fucking stupid.
He doesn't like gratification from other people.
Yeah, not really. I don't enjoy it. It's to me, it's a lot of lip service bullshit.
Mm,
Because, especially on the Twitch platform, it's a lot of that fucking lip service shit. I just want people just to be themselves, and people wear masks. I get it for a reason, for certain things. I get it, like you have children, have trauma, shit like that. That makes sense, but be a little bit of yourself though, because when you turn the camera off and everything like that, you still yourself. Do people actually like you because of you, or like you for what you personify all the time?
that's a good question. Who do you trust completely from Satan?
When it matters, it's levels to this shit, and there's levels to this shit. Yeah, there's always levels of shit, especially with me. So you can answer that one first, and she can just give context for that. Thank you, Shadow. Appreciate that.
I would say Satan. I trust her 100%. There's no hesitation in my it's interesting. I'm not a religious person, but my faith in her is strong. Like not like how like because we're more of a factual type of people, me and you. But when it comes to faith, I have 100% faith in her.
I know, that's why I make him answer first. That way he can't fucking have another way out. But for myself, it's I think it'd be you, Satan. I have more. I just fucking blanked them. Probably Randall. Definitely Randall. Sean, Jimmy, Crow, and then but they also are people that will cross fucking lines for the people they care about and trust more than anything else. Why would you trust anyone? I mean, I get that. It happens naturally no matter what, Crow. Even yourself can say that. And I told you, Crow, it's one of those things that you can't help, especially as fucking humans. As much as I hate being human most of the time, it's something you can't help because you do always trust something or someone. So that's why both of you with concerning answers, and you both know I'm what's the word? Oh yeah, not stable. Who cares about stability? Doesn't matter if you trust somebody or not. It just means you're going to be concerned about them. You're going to need to make sure they're taken care of. But that means you care as well if you go to that extent. I'm a meat popsicle. What you mean? I mean, that's why I said something as well, sir. So you're good. Um, yeah, it's one of those things of, I don't trust a lot of fucking people. Like, completely trust them, not very many either. And I also don't consider many people friends at all. Coworkers sometimes with certain things we do, things like that, but it is what it is. But yeah. What's more difficult, saying you're sorry or someone saying they're sorry to you? Someone saying they're sorry to me every fucking time. I can apologize for what I did wrong if I did something wrong or misled you, but I will not tolerate someone who says fucking sorry over and over and over again for no goddamn reason. I don't care if it's a
I don't
response for
know.
something else or not.
I think I'm like the opposite with that because when you're saying you're sorry to someone, you know you messed up, and even though you're saying you're sorry, well, saying you're sorry is different from showing you're sorry. Because if you're saying you're sorry, the other person already lost a little bit of faith in you, if not all their faith, maybe just a little bit, depending on the situation. And so the words don't have as much value. So you kind of, for me, that's how I see that. And then, but someone saying sorry to me, which is actually pretty much the same thing, but how I see it is like, okay, yeah, you're saying sorry. And that doesn't really mean much. You have to kind of like show you're sorry with action.
All right, Blue. What if it's What if it's a genuine apology? If it's a genuine apology, then I can accept that. It's not a big deal. But if they're like, it's the reason why I said if it's a response thing, like they just say sorry, 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 like I'm sorry, like every fucking thing, that's when I have a problem. It starts to piss me the fuck off.
Mm.
And saying quit fucking asking questions because the chat's moving too fast, so I can't pull them up. Let's see here. God damn it! Like it's a pain in the ass to do it on this fucking scroll wheel. That's it. All right, next one. Who has been your biggest influence? For myself, I think it goes down to sections for that one and time frames. For me, like growing up, it'd be my grandfather, my mother.
Mm.
Then after that, it'd probably be my who was he? I'm trying to think right. It'd probably be one of my best friends, and that's Wade, because he was always the motivational guy. He was always the guy, always leading from the front and always doing what he needed to do to make sure everybody else is good. Then I think military wise, it became my gunny, and then from there it was just randomization until I started looking at like the internet here and there and finding certain people that had a good lifestyle, had a good balance, understood the controversy of being themselves, understood the fucking downfall of leaving the military behind, and knowing that you need to fucking still keep going. You can't just die in a hole, but you need to make sure that you're doing something, no matter what it is, as long as you're not harming yourself or someone else, unless it's for self-defense, of course. And that's one of those things of why I say it like that, because you never know what situation you're in. Satan, what is your biggest guilty pleasure? Okay, cool, we'll do that one. You go for it, sir.
Biggest guilty pleasure? Honestly, food. I love food. I keep eating it no matter what.
You're the fucking scrawny bitch here.
I'm literally Shaggy from Scooby Doo. Literally
Fucking
just a
ridiculous.
bottomless pit.
All right, and Satan, because this didn't pull up, I knew I saw it. What's your definition of what kind of fucking dumbass question is that? What's your definition of beauty? Like, what the fuck is that?
Definition of beauty. The
Like,
eyes of the beholder.
honestly, no, fuck that. No, I believe if you're fucking attractive, you're attractive. If you're not, you're not. Everybody has their own style, of what they like. That's just it. Like, no, it's just matter. I wouldn't know he loves food to look at him. I know that's true because he's fucking this goddamn string bean over here. And I'm over here in the fucking gym all the goddamn time trying to fucking make sure I maintain, not just lose weight. Where am I at? Where am I at? Sex is my guilty pleasure. I love sex even if it's with myself daily. I mean, that's a good thing. That's good for you.
As long as you like it.
What the fuck kind of dumbass question? Here you go. I'm gonna put this on the board. What kind of men are you attracted to, Terry? I'm not attracted to fucking men like that, you fucking asshole. But guess what? Since you want to say it like that, I'll say it. No homo. Some men are fucking attractive, more attractive than others. And you can look at them, but yeah, that's a good looking man, and keep going.
Oh yeah,
Or you can fucking go to him, give him a compliment, say, yo, dude, you look good, and keep fucking moving. That's
I've
it.
done that plenty of times. You know, ask Satan. And, you know, see a certain dude. I'm like, he's a good looking dude. Like example, I'm not saying I find Jason Statham super hot or anything, but I'm saying as a gentleman, as a guy, he's always well groomed, well maintained, and for his age, he looks pretty good. He's a badass. He has that British accent. He's well groomed and all that. So it's a good looking dude. Nothing wrong with that.
My thing is like, it matters. It all matters. Let's see here. Okay, another one she said. What's your least favorite emotion?
Least favorite emotion.
My least favorite emotion? I don't fucking know. What are all the emotions again? I kind of forget.
As I say, is depression a emotion?
I don't think so. I think that's goes with sadness. Maybe it just goes with sad, you know? Things like
Go with that then. Sadness.
This tells you I'm not really human because I have to fucking look what all the emotions are. All right, the emotions are happiness, sadness, anger, fear, surprise, and disgust. Ones I don't like the most, the ones I don't like, it'd probably be happiness for me, honestly. Yeah.
Elaborate.
Because it's for myself. Anytime I'm actually truly happy, some fucked up shit happens. Don't like that feeling, so I can put it together. Like if I'm not happy, no bad shit happens, and so far that has paid tribute to this day. So it's all good.
What's that? What was that? It's the quote from Deadpool. Life is a shit show with a few commercial breaks. So it's basically like saying like life is always just miserable and you have a few moments of happiness and then it goes back to being a shit show.
Oh, I knew somebody's gonna fucking throw this goddamn question in here. You can go first. What do you think your biggest flaw is? You can go fucking first because I'm
biggest
for like a minute.
Flaw. Biggest flaw, huh? Every person has a flaw. No one's perfect. I probably have a few to be honest, but
it says, what do you think your biggest flaw is? Not what it is. Like, what do you think it is? Just your biggest flaw in general.
Biggest flaw is probably...
That's crazy. She's going to come for you like that.
I'll correct you if you're wrong. Don't you worry. The pressure's on. Honestly, I tend to not put more effort into how to say it.
I'm going to ask you a question right now. Is your phone on vibrate right now?
Do you hear it? Neat.
Yeah, I'm going to fucking scream at you.
Let me move it further away. My biggest thing is probably like, I want to say like not putting more effort into doing things, I guess. Like I tend to not really care. I'm just there in the moment and not putting more effort.
I will say that is my favorite flaw of yours because then I get to have a long conversation with your fiance afterwards. And she just looks at me, what do you want me to do? Say, you were the one that sucks his dick and shit like that, so you can make him do whatever the fuck you want. So help me. So yeah, I can agree with that. For myself, I don't know where lines are, and I don't know where limits are, and I don't care to find out until I find out. That I think is one of my biggest flaws, but I think it's one of my great strengths as well. How's that working for you? I don't know. Maybe you should give him some, and then we'll see how it's working for me. I don't know. I don't know why I said that. I'm just an asshole today. But yeah, here you go. I'll put that on the screen so everybody's going to say, "Oh, I'm fucking." Yeah, there you go. I'm an asshole today. Like I've just been in a dick mood all day because I've been working on shit and least socialization as possible. And I'm gonna go back a little bit for the beauty comments that have been going on in the YouTube chat because you girls are girling over there. So I get your standpoint on beauty comes in different forms, internal beauty and external beauty. But for me, I go by initial attraction, no matter what, like looks, everything like that, before I get to know somebody to see if it's even fucking what I like. like most men do, and a lot of women do it too. Just if you like what it looks like, you're like, all right, cool, I want to touch it. Let's talk to them and fucking see, if it's can work out. That's why I say it. What I say it. Go ahead and burn me at the stake. That's fine. I don't give a shit. Thank you, Peaches, for your answers. I appreciate that. There was another question. I'm gonna sit here. Is there any more questions? Again, you are a Sour Patch Kid. I'm not a Sour Patch Kid. I'm fucking something worse. Something way worse. Yeah. Let's call them. That's what it is. Yeah. Any more questions? Finishing up? Anything like that? Just shoot them in the chat. Savage, ask me some fucking random ass fucking questions that most people won't.
Favorite fruit?
Probably had to be the one fruit I can't have, and that's blueberries.
You can't eat blueberries? You're allergic? Interesting.
I'm allergic.
Interesting. Did not know that. Huh. What happens if you do eat it? Do you get like a swelling?
I'm anaphylactic. I actually will stop breathing, swell up, and die. It wasn't an allergy I was born with. So yeah.
Oh, you developed it later in life. That's interesting. So you must have experienced it at one point, and then you're like, well, can't do that again.
Yeah.
Fruit.
Wait, what? How do you know that I told you legit last weekend? Yeah. Watermelon and pineapples. I get that. Pineapples aren't bad. There's another pineapple I want to try.
Anything else you're allergic to?
Fire ants. That's it.
You're allergic to fire ants?
Yeah, it's fucking wild and crazy because I grew up in fucking Texas where they're everywhere. Yeah, football season was my best fucking friend.
Happiness.
Wait, what the fuck did I miss right now?
You're allergic to happiness.
I'm not allergic to happiness. I've had happiness before in my life, and it just always turned out to be a fucking train wreck afterwards. So, it is. Ants in your pants is lethal. Exactly. Brooke, what's going on? How you doing?
That's wild.
I can't eat mushrooms and raw onion without an EpiPen nearby. Yeah. Well, maybe you shouldn't eat the eat the mushrooms or raw onions. That's all I'm saying. NC's fire ants are nothing compared to Texas. That's all I'm saying. Nothing. They're fucking everywhere here. In places you think they wouldn't fucking be. They're everywhere.
If you could meet one person from history that is no longer with us, anytime in history, who would you meet?
If I had somebody to actually translate and actually understand the language, Genghis Khan. Then after him, it'd probably be...
Did you Google that question? No, I did not.
No, you talking to him? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'll be it. What's up, Lady Campsite? How you doing? Yeah, it's I'm trying to figure out, is there anyone else? Probably Stalin. Or Hitler. Probably Hitler. Yeah, definitely Hitler. Hitler would definitely be one I want to sit down and talk to.
999! He's just over the top.
Over the top. Yeah. I'm doing good. Stressed out, tired, doing podcasts. This is the last podcast on Twitch. It'll be everywhere else but Twitch because I want to have real conversations and not be muzzled because their TOS is fucking stupid. Michael Jackson, Prince, that'd be okay. I want to talk to the people that like made big impacts on the world itself, not just, on culture, but like how everything in the world operates now. Yeah, the cousin thing is fucking one of those things.
You wanted to marry his cousin? Did not know that.
Yeah, it's a running joke of everybody's like, this is the reason why he started the war, because he wanted to marry his cousin. She said no, because she got married to somebody else. Why do you say it sounds... Wait, hold the fuck up. Brie. I'm going to ask you
to sit down with Hitler.
Well, it sounds dangerous for you to sit down with Hitler. Why do you say it sounds dangerous for me? I need to know your standpoint in this, because now someone tells me I'm going to give you fucking some real goddamn homework. That's awesome. Yeah. Thank you, Lady Compensated. But yeah. Why do you think it's going to be dangerous for me? What's up, Zero? How you doing, brother? Also, Zero, this is the last podcast on Twitch ever for a while. I don't know, ever's a strong word. Maybe it'll pop up for Q&A shit. I don't know. It matters if people on Twitch actually want to see it. Wait, where the fuck did she send that message? It's not popping up anywhere. It's weird. Honestly, Bree, I get the talent. That sounds dangerous comment because it's Terry. Maybe not dangerous for Terry, but not great day for others. What do you mean not great for others? What do you mean? I need context right now. How am I such a fucking bad person to fucking talk to like that? Like having a real one. Oppenheimer, for sake. Yes, Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer's be interesting, but like I said, I want to sit down with Hitler. If they're referring history, I want to sit down with Hitler because, like I said, he was voted Man of the Year in the Time magazine, and if it wasn't for him, there would be a lot of fucked up shit going on in the world still. And they don't realize. Nobody realizes that with the bad comes good because they learn from the mistakes of others. All right, yeah, I'm gonna give you fucking homework. I'm gonna give you some real fucking homework, Bree. His views on Aryan race, would his boys be with him or just him alone? Because I'm sure you could kick his ass. Yeah, Bree, I'm gonna give you a lot of fucking homework because I know I can't say this shit on fucking Twitch. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Jesus fucking Christ! Everybody believes everything they hear in fucking school.
He
Oh,
actually
God.
had a lot of, I want to say, not friends, but allies in different races. It wasn't just white people.
Exactly.
He
That's the
used
thing
people.
about it. And there's lots of things that our history books don't fucking say because certain companies were bought out and the victor writes history. That's what people don't realize. The victor always writes a history, and they don't ever go themselves and research what the fuck happened on the other side of it and why. Hitler mustache why? Yeah, Hitler mustache why? Exactly.
Yeah, he also fought in World War One and
He
went to
did.
school, and that didn't work out for him.
You ready for it, Brie? Okay, cool. Name all the camps besides Auschwitz.
I
First
can't even
one.
do that.
Then tell me how far the camp Auschwitz was from the main capital of Germany. Then tell me because military and stuff like that. Does POTUS, our president, know everything that's going on in the fucking bricks? So tell me how, tell me this that alone, make it make sense. How he would know everything's going on. So yeah. And I know people are gonna be like, you're fucking spewing fucking this and that and the other. I don't give a fuck them. So just literally it never hurts to ask the question why. And then look it up and then figure it out. Then go to a fucking old ass fucking library that's not fucking government funded and go through their history book section. You'd be fucking surprised what you fucking find out. Because on Two Vets One Cup, on the Join the Raid podcast, Two Vets One Cup episodes we do on Patreon, like Jimmy hit on like the Night of Broken Glass, things like that. They were doing certain studies that that weren't fucking documented. They said they were just burning all these kind of books only, but they didn't tell what was in the books. That's why the villain stories are more interesting. We are all villains in someone's story. Oh yeah, everybody's a villain in someone's story. We would never do concentration camps. What do you think U.S. did during when Pearl Harbor happened? Exactly. It fucking exactly. Like literally, it's happened here, and people don't think it has happened.
Oh
We did
yeah,
concentration camps for Japanese living in the U.S. Yes, we did. Yes, we
yeah,
fucking did.
yeah.
It's one of those things that people, like I said, that's what pisses me off so much about people nowadays who fucking say, I believe in this, this, this. And I say, okay, cool. What about this stuff? That didn't happen. That's false. It's like, I have proof?
Fear
Like, I
is a
got
strong
proof.
motive. That's all I'll say.
It's not even fucking fear nowadays. It's just fucking people feeling like their fucking feelings are more important than everybody fucking
Well, I
else's.
meant like back then, World War II.
Oh,
Japanese
yeah.
were bombing us, so they were like, "Well, if Japanese are doing this, and anyone that's Japanese is a threat," so they, saw it as a fear, and they kind of allowed it to take over their mind and just said, "Fuck it, we'll send them into the concentration camps." Sadly, the same thing happened with other historic
Shit, wrong
events.
one. All right. Peaches, I'm not sure about that. They're doing that now. They have one in Louisiana and one in Texas. Are you talking about the fucking ice stuff that's going on there? Because I know that's ramping up really bad down here. Are you talking about that? Because that doesn't count as concentration camps. That counts as detainment facilities because they're not actually in camps. Yep, that's not the same thing as concentration camps because they're illegal immigrants. And, it's one of those things. Because I think the common misconception people say that legally coming to the country isn't a criminal offense. It actually is. Actually, I have that pulled up fucking one of my goddamn notes because somebody was having this conversation with me and think about that. It is really bad. They are putting them to work here for free. I don't know about that standpoint. I haven't gotten real fucking confirmation of that, like, and seen it. Like, it wouldn't surprise me. That's all I'm gonna say. It wouldn't surprise me if that happened.
They
But
KO
it's
them if
just
they refuse to work. Huh. I'd have to see the actual
Yeah, I
Proof.
actually had to see some of that. If you see anything like that, Pete, just send it to me and I'll go research it myself too.
Yeah, because Obama did that too during his presidency. He had not concentration camps, but detention centers.
There's a big. I think it's funny because people think concentration camps and detention centers can be the same thing. They can be to a certain extent, but it matters, because there's things like running water, food, things like that. If that
Mm-hmm.
stuff's happening, it's not really a concentration camp like that because usually
Yeah,
they're not
it's more
abusing things like
extreme.
that. Yeah, but it's one of those things, and I don't know why I'm going to say this, but I really wish our prison system was more like Japan's prison system a little bit there.
Well,
Because,
ours is a laundering scheme for money, so
oh yeah, of course it is. It's not just money. I've seen them in the field myself, but couldn't get pictures. My uncle and cousin are guards at one site. Oh, cool. That makes
interesting.
sense. That's something I'd like to look into. History is now taught through rose-colored glasses. It's not even fucking rose-colored glasses. It's fucking duct tape.
All right.
Like, goddamn, like you can't talk I love the fact they actually it sucks to say it, but 9/11 is part of history now. It happened so long ago, so it's actually part of history books now, and then they're fucking cutting out shit. Not sure Japanese prison system would be legal in the U.S. They wouldn't be. They wouldn't be at all.
I don't even know what they
But I
do for their
think they
places.
would. Well, if they have discrepancies, like you have to have everything set up in a certain way. It has to be organized, has to be neat, everything like that in your cell. Okay, if something's out of place, you like one of the punishments I'd say, I think that's a good way because it's a repercussion, it's not lethal, and they fucking don't want to ever have that happen again, and it makes them fucking reform certain things about themselves. So if they do have like to say the broom like out or their shoes or whatever they use or like and not in the right spot, they have to sit for hours on end on rice on their knees. Painful fucking thing to happen, by the way. I know from personal experience, and you never want to fucking do it again.
Yeah, it does
Prison
sound
workers
pretty
don't get
annoying.
paid the minimum wage for the work they do most places, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, they don't. They don't either. Not in Louisiana and Mississippi. They make them work for free or for favors. Yeah, I get it, but that's again the prison system itself. That's something that I can't even fucking go deep down most of the time because I need to have conversation with certain people first to get confirmation, then get resources to make sure it's true, and then get all the facts together and make sure I can get the documentation for that too. But yeah, I get what you're saying. The prison system is a big ass fucking shit show, in my opinion, because it's not actually giving people reform. It's just saying you do your fucking time here, then you get fucking free. Japanese jails do not provide food. Your family members had to provide it. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good statement too. I forgot about that. Yeah. I kind of think that I know it sucks to say. I know it's going to bite me in the ass. I kind of think it should be like that here instead of us paying taxes for it. That's just it. Because we didn't make them commit crimes. Just saying, like, there should be there should be larger repercussions than just go to jail, in prison, and stuff like that to like come back. That's just my thing on it. Do you believe that U.S. should have the same 2-year civil service law like in South Korea? No, absolutely fucking not.
I don't know what that is.
Absolutely, they have to serve in the military, things like that. I don't think that because, especially not nowadays, because no matter what, that means the military itself is going to fucking shift toward their narratives now. That's a fucking big no. It's already fucking soft as fuck now because they're fucking like, my feelings hurt. You can't do this anymore in certain boot camps. So no, they're fucking making everything fucking pussified. Like
Yeah,
a
like
lot.
the sergeants can't be sergeants anymore. He's yelling at me.
So no, fuck no. I don't think it should because it's just going to ruin everything more. Yeah, it might help some. Like it might help a good number of some, but it wouldn't be good overall. We already have idiots in there now. I'm getting forced idiots. Exactly. We're not forcing it. Like it should be like of their free will, and they're right because this is fucking America. Should not ever
America.
be you have to. That also takes away from how special it truly is to be that part of that 1% of this fucking nation, because not everyone can do it. Not everybody's willing to do it, but there are some of us that will do it no matter what and say fuck everybody else. We'll still get the job done. I'm not saying everybody else isn't as important or stuff like that, but there's a certain level of sacrifice you make to do it. I mean, slums, we all know. So it's not the same. If you force people to do it, it's not going to be the same thing. I've seen people commit crimes in the U.S. just so they're they are a roof over their head. Oh yeah, I mean that makes sense though. That makes sense. It's a survival thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's not like real criminal. It's just like I'm out here in the freezing cold, shit like that, no shelter, everything. If I commit a crime, I'm gonna go to the jail. And if I time up right, then I'll be there for 3 days. Like do it on a Friday. I'll be there for 3 fucking days with roof over my head and everything like that and heat. VA doesn't have enough money for us, let alone more people. That's fucking facts. That's facts. The VA fucking man. Did you see the VA bill? Like the budget they put? They raised the budget for it, which is great for us. But then I thought about it, I was like, if they raise the budget, that means something's going to get cut, so they can put more money in the programs they want. So it's fucking crazy. I love the fact they're going for more mental health help. Everything like that is great, but most veterans that don't think they need the help aren't going to go get the help because they can't force it on us. You know, it's like, do we think we need it? And they just send us these little pamphlets, man. And it's like, do you think you need this mental health? Blah, blah, blah. I'm already in it. So that's like, why they send this to me? I'm already in mental health help. Like I'm getting therapy. I got a psychiatrist. Like I'm already doing all this shit. Why are you sending me this? Like I haven't done it before. But I know it's a mass flood of like whoever's addresses they have. So it's just fucking crazy. But yeah.
It is pretty wild.
All right, one last question from anyone else. I think it would benefit most to live and travel to other countries. Oh yeah, I've said that many times. I think after high school, that should be part of people's rite of passage to be an adult, to go travel somewhere like in a safe way. Obviously, like have the fucking everything put together the right way. Have them set up to like go to like places like Japan, Guam, even certain parts of Mexico, Canada, things like that, and even the UK, especially the UK. And just to get that world knowledge of like, not everything's like fucking here where you can just run your mouth instantly. That you can just like, because you feel it, it's true. It gives you life experience too. So there's more out there than just like some people, especially small hometowns, like they're stuck in the fucking rut most of the time, unless they fucking choose to fucking leave. Then they're just stuck there. So I think they should. Even the people from the city kind of be stuck in the rut too, and it's fucking crazy because they either are about it or they're just like, I'm gonna isolate and just not deal with it so much. Or the thing about living in small towns is you have a good supportive community most times, and they always there for you when hard things happen. So it's nice for them to learn that it's not like that all the time, not like a 24/7, that you have to earn it, learn it, something like that. Send them into a culture shock. Oh yeah, 100%. That's a good thing, like, because it makes them learn. It makes them adapt. It makes them prepared for that things can change as well. That's just me. We'll put this back up there again for what we're talking about. So yeah, I think it would benefit most to live and travel to other countries. Yeah, I do. Like I said, that's 100% what I believe in. That right there, that would help so many fucking people. So many people.
Some are just lucky,
What do you mean some are just lucky?
No, instead of being, you're not special, you're more lucky. Like, perspective of like where you are is much better than other parts of the world, or maybe it's not, depending on the situation. Like, obviously, we're lucky to be able to be born here in America instead of like some third world country.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I was born in Germany as a military brat and lived there for 6 years, and then came back here to Texas, and that's where I grew up to high school.
Mm.
So I saw some of the world before because my mom also traveled around in Germany and stuff like that. Never considered to be the bad. I was never considered to be the bad guy until I went to another country. Yeah, that was my fucking shock too. My first deployment, and I was like, we're doing the good thing, and like having people throw shit at you, legitimately throw shit at you. It was like, what the fuck did we do?
Well, it's the same thing with like when you speak to someone online that's not from America and they're like, "Oh, you're American," like you're like, "What?"
Oh, there's a negative connotation for Americans around the world, 100%, and I understand why.
Yeah, to a degree.
Deep diving fucking history and shit like that. It's like there's a good fucking reason for it, because honestly, we kind of fucked shit up a lot. it's like it's for a good reason, but the little guys always the ones that get squashed. Everybody that has resources and money and so that they can bounce back easy. But and also our politics are basically comedy to them. Not gonna lie, they're basically comedy. My friend, she sent me this clip, and I was like, "Oh yeah, blah blah," talking about America, and I see some of how they troll. I was like, "God damn, they got us good. We are making ourselves look like fucking jokes sometimes." But yeah, but nobody's gonna fuck with us though. It's funny. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It would create a more understanding, empathetic generation versus an entitled generation that only sees their own little world. No, it wouldn't. Gotta work, talk to you later, Zero. No, it wouldn't. Because you gotta remember they're still gonna come back here. Because it matters their own choices, their own lifestyle, their own surroundings of friends and family and things like that. Because they're set in ways. They're gonna revert back to it unless they're gonna stand the fuck out. If they don't do that, because you see it many fucking times, they don't. Even though they see what's wrong in front of their fucking face. I'm fucking guilty of doing the same shit myself. Many people are. We see people fucking up over that, and sometimes we don't say anything about it. And that's what I changed last year about myself, is I'm not going to do that anymore. So, yeah, it takes somebody to come to a realization of themselves to be able to make it different, to be different. Like JR always says, be different. Don't be like everybody else. It's hard to, because everybody wants to fit in. But it's always a challenge no matter what you do. Fitting in and not being true to yourself, which is easy, it's convenient, but it's not the best route for life in the long run, for you to find what's going to bring you peace.
I learned that in high school too, I wasn't part of like the crowd. I wasn't like everyone else just trying to fit in. I kept doing my own thing, being me, doing what I liked instead of being like, cuz back then in high school for me, it's funny saying back then, but comics and Marvel and stuff wasn't really that popular. It was seen as like a nerdy thing, like loser stuff, and people made fun of you if you wore like a Marvel TV like T-shirt or something. Now today, it's a big popular thing where it's like way different. I remember, was it like junior year? I had a Marvel T-shirt on, just Marvel characters, the Avengers. Guys like, you're still wearing a Marvel T-shirt? Grow up! And I'm like looking at him like, go fuck yourself. I don't care. I'm wearing because I like it. That's what I'm doing. But times have changed. I do what I like to do because that's what I liked way before it became popular.
Yeah, I get that. For me, did you say you love hearing me talk? Wait, what the fuck? Go the fuck back. Explain that right fucking now. Does
Probably
she have
just
a
because.
fucking sub right now? Because I swear to God, she doesn't. I'm going to gift her one so she can fucking finish this shit. Where the fuck is it?
Yeah, she does. Because
She does. Cool.
her first thing's popping up.
All right. Yeah, because like, wow.
Intellectually smart and wise. So that's probably what she's talking about.
Fuck. Yeah, we're gonna wait. No. Okay, so fucking tell me what the fuck you're talking about. Why do you love hearing me fucking talk? There's a fucking issue with that.
And hell, I'm still
Never heard that.
Still got a nerdy sweater on right now. I'm wearing Venom.
Voices. Whose? My? I know it's not you. Actually, you don't ever rage like that unless you're gaming. Wait, what? It's oddly like rageful, but yet soothing. Plus, I'm picking your brain apart. It's fun. Fuck you. That's all I'm saying. Fuck you. I'll put that on the fucking screen. Yeah, fuck you. Thanks, Peaches. All right. Go on for 2 hours. Doesn't like, no, I don't like compliments, motherfucker. She knows that. She's known me for fucking years.
I never understood that. Apparently my voice is lulling to her, but
yeah, it's weird. Let's see here. Where is it? Okay, cool. Nice work, brother. Cool. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming to the podcast tonight. Join the Raid Podcast. Like, comment, subscribe. It'll be a fucking fun time when it comes out. And also, just to let you know, probably won't see Join the Raid Podcast on Twitch for a while because I want to talk without a muzzle. And I don't give a fuck what any of you fucking think. So, yeah. Have a fantastic time. Enjoy yourselves. And, do the weird things. Get out of the fucking shadow of somebody else. That should be actually the moment you should do. Have fun. Fuck you. Anyways. Yeah. You ruined my fucking goodbye speech. Fuck. Anyways. Have a good one. Thank you for coming and hanging out and relaxing. It's been a great time. And yeah. Do the weird things and be your fucking selves. If you have to apologize after being yourself, that's normal if you have a fucking type of personality like myself. A lot. Yeah. Bye, everybody. Have a
See
good
ya.
time.